What's up, guys? My name is Stan R. Mitchell. I'm an author who writes fast-moving, action-packed novels. I'm also a prior Marine. Now, today's video is about who are you imitating? The idea for this video happened about a week or so ago. I was walking my dog out on the porch and walked by this bird's nest. It's up on this eave of my porch. And I was looking at those little baby birds, and I was thinking, I remembered reading that, they, after hatching, only have 14 days until they leave the nest, and then, they've got their wings, they're out, they're flying, they're trying to make it on their own. And I was thinking about how it's crazy that these little birds, which, can't talk, they can call for their mothers, but they can't really talk or communicate, have to find a way to survive in what is obviously a cruel world for them, same as the world's a little tough for us. And it hit me that, they've got to imitate the actions of the birds that are their fathers and those that are still alive and successful. And that got me thinking about that in some ways we're the exact same way. We, how far we get in life is based on who we're imitating. And what I got to thinking is that a lot of times in life we start to imitate those around us, and that's not always the best of ideas, especially at work. We've all been in work situations where everyone's complaining, we don't get paid enough, the boss is a jerk, they make us work weekends or late, or they're treating us wrong. And it's very easy to become one of the pack. It's very easy to become like those around you. And if you're not careful, you'll wake up one day and you're going to find out that you're average. You're going to find out that you've been passed up for promotions. You're going to find out that you're pretty demotivated and that your spirit has either died or is weak. And it's not a good place to be. We all know how to not be one of the pack. We know arrive early, stay late, dress a little nicer, don't hang out with those who are complaining about everything. Don't be a member of the pack. Be one of your own. And yet, so often we don't do what we know we should do, and it's easy to fall into these norms. And I thought I'd share a quick story about how in one of my work environments, I ended up not being a member of the pack. And this story follows kind of what has always happened to me at every job I've ever had. I had been at this job for about 3 or 4 months when the manager who hired me was forced to leave. And so we get a new boss who came in, and after the first few days, as the new boss gets settled in, I approached the manager and asked if I could speak to him for a couple of minutes. And so I tell this guy, look, I want to be your man. When it's the fourth quarter and it's 4th and 1 on the goal line, I'll be your man. I'll be the guy that works Friday nights. I'll be the guy that works the weekends. I'll come in early. I'll work late. All I ask is that you take care of me when it comes time to give out raises. And part of the reason I had been so, I guess the reason I took such a strong approach on this particular job is that, having been there for a good 3 months or so, I'd already seen that the morale was very low, and I was already starting to pick up some of the bad habits. No one was paid very well. Most of them had been there way too long. Probably should have moved on to another job. And so when this new manager came in, I wanted to make sure that he knew that even though a lot of those around him were a little beat down and discouraged, I was willing to pick up the slack. And that's what I did. I picked up the slack for more than a year. What happened pretty quickly was that a lot of those who worked there in jest at first, but they would start to nickname me Gung Ho. and there was always these constant little jabs, a little bit of pressure to not outwork them, because essentially I was making them look bad. Um, and I think if you start to stand out, that will always happen. But you've got to just push through that. You've got to do that for yourself. You got to do that for your family. To not do that is cheating yourself. It's definitely cheating your family. So I think that's the whole point of the video. We all know what we should be doing. Don't be one of the pack. Arrive early. Stay late. Dress a little nicer. Don't hang out with those who are beat down and discouraged. If you can't do these things, it's probably time to start looking for another job, maybe another part of the company, maybe a new direction, new career, period. That's it. Thanks, guys, for listening. Don't forget to check out my books. I'll put the link below. I write fast-moving, action-packed books. Most people seem to like them. I've got a military action series, a detective series, a Western thriller, and even a World War II novel. Thanks a lot, guys.